Hey everyone! Today for our museum coffee break we are going to be learning about one of the pioneers in the field of geology and a hero for many women. Her name is Florence Bascum. So let's get into it. So Florence Bascum, she was born in 1862 in Massachusetts. Her father was a geologist, and she was born into a household that encouraged women to seek education and believed in equality between men and women, which is kind of unheard of at the time. So lucky for her, her father encouraged her to go to college. She went to the University of Wisconsin and received 2 bachelor's degrees and a master's degree. And then she went on to Johns Hopkins University, where she was the second woman in the United States to earn a PhD in geology and the first woman to ever receive a PhD from Johns Hopkins University. But it wasn't so easy for her at the time. Women were kind of kept separate from men, especially in universities and colleges. She couldn't use parts of the library. They wanted her separate from men, and she actually had to take her classes sitting behind a screen so that she was not a distraction for her male classmates, which is just absolutely insane to think about today, but those are the conditions that she had to learn in. She was that dedicated to geology that she wanted to learn. So after she received her PhD, she began teaching and researching at Bryn Mawr College in 1895. She actually founded the geology program there, which is super impressive. Bryn Mawr is in Pennsylvania. It's right outside Philadelphia. It's not too far from us in Scranton. And it is said that she was such an influential teacher at Bryn Mawr that Florence taught almost every single female geologist working in the United States until 1928, which is a huge accomplishment. I'm going to read a quote to you from her, which is pretty inspiring. "I have considerable pride in the fact that some of the best work done in geology today by women, ranking with that done by men, has been done by my students." So that's really exciting. So she created some important geographical maps that are still used today of Pennsylvania and of New Jersey. She studied kind of that border area that we live close to. And she's a really important figure in geology and in women in science, which is awesome. So I would be remiss not to talk about our resident geologist. Her name is Sister de Montfort-Babb. She's one of our volunteers in the education department. She's a geologist, and she's a really incredible woman too. So shout out to Sister D, and thank you for all of the help you've given us over the years. Hopefully we'll see you soon when we reopen. But tying this to the museum, as you know, we have a rocks and minerals collection. We have a rocks and minerals gallery, which originally opened at the Everhart in 1950 and has changed a lot over the years, but it's still a fan favorite, especially our fluorescent rock collection. So if you're interested, I'm gonna pop a pic down below of Florence Bascum, of our Rocks and Minerals gallery, and also give you a book recommendation if you're interested in learning about more women in science. So again, that's Florence Bascum. Here's the book, Women in Science. So I encourage you to take a look, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Thanks for joining me.